BBC Radio Solent.
With Katie Martin.
BBC Radio Solent.
So after a long day of work, running around doing errands normally for other people, I know the drill, also taking care of everybody else's needs, how, when and where do you find time to relax? Maybe it's a glass of wine, flicking through a magazine, taking a nice long bath, a few quiet moments with a cup of tea. Well, the answer may be a little bit more simple than that. It might be something that you've been doing since the moment you arrived on this earth. The Art of Living Foundation is coming to Southampton for a health and happiness seminar that's touring across the UK. And here to tell you a little bit more about it is teacher Mr. Dushyant Savadia. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Now, the positivity that is coming off of you, it just in waves, it's like a Christmas tree. The room's lit up that bright.
Thank you.
You just have this huge, great big smile. What's your role? How are you involved in this?
I've been an international teacher for the Art of Living for the past 10 years now. And as a part of my role with the Art of Living, I conduct this Art of Living workshops in many continents across the world. So,
OK, so tell me then a little bit about how you became involved.
I was in India about 10 years ago, and I was kind of an alcoholic, and I used to smoke quite a bit also in those days. I was just about 22, 23 at that time, and it just so happened that my company had made it mandatory for all of our staff to do the Art of Living course. And, you know, Art of Living has become very popular in over 155 countries, right from corporates to banks to, you can name it these days. A lot of people are undertaking our courses. And it was mandatory, and I did the course. And something changed, my whole way of looking at life changed, and I could feel much more relaxed, much more happier, much more calmer. And I then decided to pursue the Art of Living a bit more. So I went into advanced courses of the Art of Living. And then, in a few months' time, I realized this is it. I just want to dedicate the rest of my life to bring a smile to others people. Just bring a smile to everyone on this planet. That's what I want to do.
So you've clearly been involved for quite a long time. Is it something that you may need to dedicate your life to, as it were? Or can you just dip your toe in and find out if it's right for you?
Having a calm moment, having a peaceful mind, even for 5 minutes, it's the birthright of everybody. You don't need to change your lifestyle. You don't need to change anything. You can be who you are. You do your work. You have your family responsibilities. You do everything. But having this ability to relax every now and then, having this ability of switching off completely and being in that centeredness of our own, that gives rise to so much more skill and so much more, potential of our own life to do our work so much more better.
It's so strange, isn't it, that now you seem to need to schedule in time to relax rather than scheduling the things that you need to do and then all of the other time is just relaxation time. You need to consciously leave time in your life to relax because life is just so busy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think this is the beauty of it. We often think to relax means you have to go somewhere, you need to, go a holiday, or you need to do something specific. Yeah, but that is not the case. You can simply relax being where you are right now. All it takes is a few moments of observing the breath, how it connects with the mind and how it influences the whole system of our inner being.
So how does your breathing then help you to relax?
If you notice that every state of mind has a corresponding pattern of breath as well. So if you notice when you're angry, how do you breathe? You breathe very fast.
Yeah, quite shallow.
Very fast, very shallow and fast. And when you're sad or depressed or when you're, tired, how do you breathe? You breathe very deep and long, Oh God, help me. So it comes a bit like that. It's very natural, long, deep breath. And when you're happy and joyful, you don't even realize you're breathing.
Yeah.
So you see, every state of your mind has a corresponding pattern of breath. So this indicates that the mind and breath are linked.
Okay.
So rather than mind controlling the breath and changing its pattern, by understanding the breath, by using the breath skillfully, we can affect the mind instead and give it the positive direction that you want it to be in.
Okay then, so can you show me now how to breathe in a relaxing way, in a way that will bring upon a relaxation? Is it as straightforward as that?
I would think that it will need more time than our interview, and hence we are bringing this opportunity to the people in Southampton to come and experience how, with simple breathing exercises, little bit of yoga, little bit of meditation, how it enables the mind to relax so deeply and just rest without the need of any external environment as such.
Do you find that this is going to be particularly appropriate for people who are already interested in yoga or who already take part in activities like that?
I tell you, anybody who's alive needs to become stress-free.
Yes.
Anybody who's alive. And I tell you, the way our world is, the way the challenges we face, the way our external circumstances and environments are, it is all the more important than ever before on the history of this planet that we need to learn how to handle our mind. See, nor in school, nor in college, nor in our entire education system, we are ever taught how to handle our negative emotions. And hence people become suicidal, they become violent, they go into alcohol abuse, they go into so many things simply because of that inability to handle that emotion when it arises and becomes so overwhelming and overpowering of our own life. And hence this is required.
Dushyant, who is responsible for how much stress you feel?
We ourselves.
So
nobody else.
You've got nobody else to blame. It's up to
Nobody
you.
else to blame. Stress doesn't mean that necessarily some life situation has to happen. Even if you have a disagreement with someone, that is enough to create some chemicals in the body which are not suitable, which we call generally as toxins. Now, how do you get rid of them? Even science says that, through breath itself, we can release 80% of the toxins of our body itself. So it's all about learning the skills, how to distress ourselves. And there is a very beautiful way to analyze whether you're stressed or not.
Okay.
There are 5 signs of a stressful mind or a person in stress. One is sadness. When you have certain amount of sadness in the system, you know that there is certain deep-rooted stress lying. Second is bitterness. When you have bitterness about things, about life and stuff. Third is restlessness in the body. And the body, if you sit in one place, also you'll be rocking all the time. You cannot even sit comfortably. Then restlessness in the mind as well. Mind is never steady. It is not focused and oriented to what is required right now. It is wandering away everywhere. Unessential things is where our mind remains 80% of our day, isn't it? So life is, the whole art of living is all about living the life in the present moment. And all these workshops that we teach enables and helps people understand and live life right now, which is free from all the past guilt and anger and frustration, free from the future worries and anxieties also.
Okay, so learning how to breathe properly is obviously something that you can take away with you and that you'll be able to call upon anytime, any place, anywhere, and it's absolutely free, the fresh air that we breathe in and out. Is the seminar free, or do you need a few pounds in your pocket?
Of course, Art of Living is a charitable organisation. We are a registered UK charity and an international charity in over 155 countries. So to cover our costs, we have kept the fee at £7.
Okay. So £7 then, and when's it taking place?
It is taking place on the 26th of June, and it's 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. That's the first batch, and the second batch is 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Fremantle Community Centre in Randolph Street.
Okay, brilliant. So Fremantle Community Centre on Saturday the 26th. You can come along for an afternoon session or a tea time session.
Yes,
and
it's a 2.5-hour workshop.
Okay.
And in this 2.5-hour workshop, we will give you that simple techniques to learn how to breathe properly, yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, some practical wisdom to understand the mind. It's one capsule which can give you that gift of smile, gift of calm and peace.
Dushyant, it's an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
Thank you very much for your time today, and the very best of luck for the seminars, the 26th of June then at Fremantle Community Centre. Have a look online to find out more. Artofliving, all one word, .org. Here's Shania Twain from this moment on.